Hey guys, nothingwired.com and Samsung today released their flagship tablet lineup, the Galaxy Tab S series here in India. You're looking at the 8.4-inch version. They have also released the 10.5-inch version. I'm going to give you a quick overview of this tablet. The USP of this tablet is the huge 8.4-inch Super AMOLED screen. It also has a more modern Retina resolution, 2560 pixels by 1600 pixels. That translates to about 359 ppi of color density. That's incredible. Now note that the 8.4-inch and the 10.5-inch both have the same amount of resolution, so the 10.5-inch essentially has a lower color density. On top you have your front cameras and sensors and notification LED lights and whatnot, and then your earpiece. Below you have the popular Samsung keys, your hard home key, and then your back and recent app key. There's a very nice shine on the front side here, and Samsung did not overdo it, so it kind of looks quite nice and classy. They also have this golden touch on the side, which also gives the tablet that premium feeling. The back side has, like the Galaxy S5, fox leather cover with that dimple texture. Now, you might not like the dimple texture on the S5, some do not, but I absolutely like that on the tablet because number one, they are more widely spaced, so they kind of go easy on your eye. Plus, that gives the tablet a very nice hold, this thing, and this also does not attract fingerprints and gridges, so in that way also. So overall, we absolutely love the back cover much more than we like the back cover of the Galaxy S5. This tablet is also incredibly thin at 6.6 mm only compared to the 7.5 mm of the iPad Air, for example. So this is one of the thinnest tablets available in the world today. I know that the Xperia Z has a 6.5 mm thinness, but this certainly is almost wafer thin. But despite of being wafer thin, it actually feels quite nice. You don't feel like this guy is gonna slip off your hand that easily. So here, nothing much on this side. Below you have your speaker grill, 3.5 mm jack, micro USB 2.0 port, then your mouthpiece here. Here you have the micro SIM card slot, and then the micro SD card slot, your IR blaster, volume rocker, and the power button. They give very nice tactile feedback, so amazing. And then on top you have another speaker grill there, and then a secondary noise cancelling mic. Now this is the 3G plus Wi-Fi version. As you see, you have the SIM card slot there. Behind you have that 8MP autofocus camera accompanied by an LED flash, the Samsung branding. Two buttons are to attach your keyboard, like for example there you see on the keyboard those buttons are. So you can go ahead and you can stick those buttons here at their respective places. They just go in just a bit, and that kind of holds your cover and your keyboard cover, whatever, more firmly into place. So spec wise, this guy is powered by an Exynos 1.9 gig quad core processor plus a 1.3 gig quad core processor. This is unlike the Western market version where you'd get a Snapdragon processor. It also has 3 GB of RAM, and it comes in 16 GB and 32 GB versions. But then unlike the iPad Air, for example, the iPad Air comes in 4 versions: 16, 32, 64 and 128. But the good thing with this device is that it supports micro SD card slot, which the iPad does not. So you can simply buy a 16 GB version, and you can have a micro SD card that supports up to 128 GB. So effectively, for a much less price, you would get more storage than the iPad Air and the iPad Mini, for example. Those do not support micro SD card at all, which is one of their main downsides. Now let's quickly go ahead and check out the interface. Now this guy is powered by Android 4.4.2 KitKat, and it has a Samsung's Magazine UX on top. Now it is heavy customized skin, so at some point of time, if you do heavy multitasking or if you have so many apps open on the background, you might experience the lag, but then we'll have to confirm that once this device comes to our lab for full review. But let's just show you quickly the UI. So that's the nice unlock screen, and then you get to the home screen. You can also add various home screen, and you can add wallpapers and widgets to your home screen, and whereas that the notification bar, and you can see you have the quick function toggle bar. The quick function toggle bar also comes down when you drag it with both the fingers. You can also edit. We also have the toolbox here that came with the Galaxy S5. So whatever you're doing, this toolbox can stay on top, and you can basically do you can basically just tap it and open any applications that are visible here on top of any other applications. So let's go ahead and send that off, and you see you can edit them, and you can basically drag drop them to arrange the notification bar as you want. See, you can also go to the complete settings from here. Let's check out the settings. You have the usual connection settings here, screen mirroring and whatnot. I don't see NFC here. Well, and then device display, and then toolbox and all the motions, and you also have a fingerprint scanner that came with the Galaxy S5. You already know about the fingerprint scanner, so I'm not gonna go give you a demo of it, but you can set your more than one fingers, and then you can do a swipe to unlock it when you have fingerprint scanner as your security options. You can also go ahead and add this many accounts. Yeah, storage, let's say 16 GB version. So it already has a lot of preloaded content, so you might see it a little less space here, but I assume you'll get about 12 GB of storage free. It also supports landscape mode, and then you also have like the magazine UX, like the Galaxy Tab Pro. You have this 2 pages of magazines stuck here. You cannot do away with this. However, you can customize them. You can add your content here on top. You can see you can add bookmarks and stuff and all those things. And this guy also supports multi-window, although only 2 windows, so that's 1 window. You can also open, let's say, a music here. So it does not support 4 windows like the Galaxy Tab Pro, but then the Galaxy Tab Pro is 12.2 inch, so this guy is much smaller. It only supports 2 windows. Now you have the usual area of apps here. You have your default Android, Google Android apps, and then Samsung's in-house app. See, so not many bloatware apart from Samsung's in-house app, but you have Evernote, you have Hancom Office Viewer, which is one of the best, and it's only Viewer, but then you can download the complete version for free. That's the dialer. Yeah, and what else? You have the internet here, which is essentially the same. So your settings and all. Yeah. And then you have the camera UI, and so both the 10.5 and 8.4 inch tablet have similar UI. You can switch between the front and back camera from here, your flash settings, and then some other settings here. They say 6 MP because I'm using a widescreen version. If you go to 4:3 aspect ratio, you can click in full 8 MP, and then some other usual settings. Records full HD, of course, and then so it's quite fast, as you can see, almost lag free. And you can also go ahead and quickly start recording, and you can also click stills while recording videos. You also have the usual Samsung modes like dual camera and HDR. You can also download some, like in the case of the Galaxy S5. And then you have your gallery, which is really usual. You can go to any one, and you can also edit them and share them. You can share multiple files, but you cannot batch edit, so you only have to edit one file at a time. And you have Paper Garden. So Paper Garden is not available in India right now. You have SightSync 3, which you can mirror your Samsung phone on this tablet. You can also mirror this tablet screen onto your desktop if you have SightSync PC installed. And then your usual Google apps and Business Week Plus, Hancom Office. Netflix also won't be available in India. And I don't see वो क्या था My?
उसमें नहीं, उसमें
हाँ, वो कौन सा था? HD
100 HD वीडियोस।
हाँ, नहीं, वो ऐप का नाम क्या था?
माईप्लेक्स एंड मिक्सर मिल रहा है ना इसमें। है इसमें
कौन सा? नेटफ्लिक्स तो
माईप्लेक्स डिस्प्ले
वो क्या? माईप्लेक्स नहीं
है।
ठीक है, चलो
हैंकॉम ऑफिस बहुत अच्छा है।
हाँ, पता है मुझे। I don't see the MyPlex app, which is a new, very exciting app that you would probably only get on the 10.5 version. With the MyPlex app, you would get 100 HD movies free for 6 months. Rent, basically, you can stream them. कहाँ है?
Just मैं दूसरा लेके आता हूँ।
कोई बात नहीं, मैं दूसरा बोल लूँगा, काट दूँगा उसको।
नहीं इसमें है।
आता है? वही तो मुझे लगा कि
डाला नहीं।
अच्छा डाला नहीं। तो उस पार्ट को मैं काट दूँगा।
LTE वर्जन है, जो नया लेटेस्ट वर्जन आएगा उसके अंदर आप Samsung Play Store से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। That is free of cost. You don't need to pay for that.
You'll also get a new app called MyPlex, which is not here because they did not preload it. This is not exactly the retail version. Please understand that. So with MyPlex, you would get 100 HD movies. You can watch them for free for 6 months.
Extra for 3 months.
Yeah, so that's, guys, the Galaxy Tab S 8.4 inch. It's available in India immediately for an MRP of 37,800, but I assume you'd get it for a few thousand cheaper online or with your local version. And of course, the MOP would be slightly less, although we don't know that yet. It's a brilliant tablet. Thank you.